Pisces, listen to me right now. I need you to stop everything you are doing because what I am about to tell you is going to shake your entire world, and you need to hear every single word of this reading. Someone from your past, an ex-partner, they have you in their crosshairs right now, and the energy I am picking up is intense. This is not your typical breakup energy, Pisces. This is something darker, something vengeful, and the cards are showing me exactly what is about to unfold. But here is where it gets absolutely wild, because while they are plotting and scheming against you, the universe has a completely different plan, and they are about to get a taste of their own medicine in the most karmic way possible. And you, beautiful Pisces, you are unknowingly awakening something in someone else, an anger they did not even know they had, and this is all connected in ways you cannot even imagine right now. So everyone thinks that when an ex comes back into your energy, it is because they want reconciliation or closure. But actually what is happening here is so much more complex. And the cards are revealing layers upon layers of manipulation, revenge plots, and karmic justice that I have never seen play out quite like this before. I am going to tell you about 3 specific situations that are going to unfold. I am going to reveal exactly who is involved and what their true intentions are. And by the end of this reading, you are going to understand why you needed to go through everything you went through to get to this moment of absolute clarity and power. Before we dive deep into this reading, I want you to do something for me right now. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, because the information I am about to share with you is not just going to explain your current situation. It is going to give you the roadmap for the next several months of your life and how to navigate what is coming with grace, with power, and with the knowledge that the universe has your back in ways you cannot even comprehend yet. All right, Pisces, the very first card that came flying out of this deck, and I mean flying, it practically jumped into my hands, is the 5 of Swords. Now listen, when I saw this card, I actually gasped because this is the card of conflict, of betrayal, of someone winning at all costs, even if it means destroying others in the process. This is your ex-partner, Pisces. This is their energy right now. And what the 5 of Swords is showing me is that this person is not content with how things ended between you two. They are not at peace. They are not moving on gracefully. No, no, no. This person is actively plotting, actively scheming, actively trying to figure out how they can hurt you, how they can damage your reputation, how they can make you pay for whatever they think you did to them. The 5 of Swords is such a fascinating card because it shows someone standing there with 3 swords in their hands, looking smugly at 2 other swords on the ground, and in the background there are 2 figures walking away defeated. This person sees themselves as the victor already. They have convinced themselves that they are going to win this battle against you. They are collecting ammunition, they are gathering information, they are watching your social media, they are asking mutual friends about you. They are obsessed with taking you down. And the energy here is so toxic, so bitter, so filled with resentment that it is actually making them sick Pisces. Like their obsession with revenge is literally consuming them from the inside out. What I am seeing with this 5 of Swords is that this ex has constructed this entire narrative in their mind where you are the villain of their story. They have rewritten history, they have twisted every memory, they have blamed you for absolutely everything that went wrong in the relationship. And now they feel justified in whatever revenge plot they are cooking up because in their mind, you deserve it, you caused their pain, you need to suffer the way they suffered. But here is what they do not realize, Pisces, and this is so important. When you operate from the energy of the 5 of Swords, when you are so focused on winning and destroying others, you are actually setting yourself up for the biggest karmic comeuppance of your life. The 5 of Swords, people always think they are being clever. They always think they are 3 steps ahead. They always think their manipulation tactics are undetectable, but the universe sees everything. Every intention, every action, every thought that comes from a place of malice, the universe is keeping score. And this ex of yours, they are racking up quite the karmic debt right now. They think they are being strategic, but really they are just digging themselves into a deeper and deeper hole. And you're about to witness this firsthand, Pisces, because what goes around always comes around, especially when someone is actively trying to harm another person who has done nothing to deserve it. I want to talk about what this revenge might look like, because the Five of Swords can manifest in so many different ways. This could be someone trying to sabotage your career or your business by spreading lies to your colleagues or clients. This could be someone trying to ruin your new relationship by reaching out to your current partner with twisted versions of your past. This could be someone trying to damage your reputation in your community or social circle by playing the victim and painting you as the abuser. This could be someone trying to cause you financial harm by withholding money they owe you or interfering with your income somehow. This could even be someone trying to use legal means against you, false accusations, frivolous lawsuits, anything to make your life difficult. The Five of Swords is ruthless. This card does not care about truth. It does not care about fairness. It only cares about winning. And your ex is in full Five of Swords mode right now. They have made you their enemy, and they are approaching this with a war mentality. But here is what you need to understand, Pisces, and I cannot stress this enough. Their battle is not with you. Their battle is with themselves. Their battle is with their own demons, their own insecurities, their own inability to take responsibility for their part in the relationship ending. You are just the projection screen for all of their unhealed trauma and pain. You are the scapegoat for everything they refuse to face within themselves. So the Five of Swords is showing me this ex-partner has you in their sights. They are actively planning something. They are waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And the energy feels very calculated, very cold, very detached from any sense of morality or compassion. This person has dehumanized you in their mind. They no longer see you as a person with feelings, as someone they once loved, as someone deserving of respect. They see you as a target. They see you as something to be destroyed. And that is a very dangerous energy to be on the receiving end of, Pisces. But hold on, because I am about to pull the next card. And this is where the story takes a dramatic turn that your ex is not expecting at all. This is where the universe steps in and says, absolutely not. You do not get to harm my child and walk away unscathed. There will be consequences for your actions, and those consequences are coming fast. The next card is the Tower, and oh my God, Pisces. When I tell you that your ex is about to experience a complete and total life demolition, I am not even exaggerating a little bit. The Tower is the card of sudden upheaval, of divine intervention, of everything you built on false foundations crumbling in an instant. And this is exactly what is about to happen to this person who is plotting revenge against you. While they are so focused on trying to destroy you, while they are putting all of their energy into their little schemes and plans, the universe is literally preparing to pull the rug out from under their entire existence. The Tower card shows a tall structure being struck by lightning, people falling from the windows, complete and utter chaos and destruction. This is not a gentle lesson, Pisces. This is not a soft karmic nudge. This is the universe saying, your time is up. You have pushed too far. You have crossed too many lines. And now you are going to learn the hardest way possible that you cannot harm others without facing serious consequences. And the beautiful thing about Tower moments is that they come out of nowhere. The person never sees it coming because they are so arrogant, so confident in their own plans, that they miss all the warning signs that their world is about to explode. What I am seeing with this Tower card for your ex is that they are about to be betrayed by someone they trust. Oh, the irony of this situation. Pisces, it is almost poetic. This person who is plotting to betray you, who is scheming to hurt you, who is planning their revenge, they are about to experience betrayal on a level that is going to absolutely shatter them. Someone in their inner circle, someone they confide in, someone they trust completely, this person is going to turn on them in the most unexpected way. And whatever your ex was planning to do to you, whatever secrets they were planning to expose, whatever lies they were planning to spread, all of it is going to backfire spectacularly. The Tower is showing me that your ex has been lying to everyone in their life. They have been presenting this false image, this victim narrative, this carefully constructed persona of innocence and hurt, and people have been believing it. They have been getting sympathy, they have been getting support, they have been painting you as the bad guy while making themselves look like the innocent wounded party. But, and this is a big but, someone close to them knows the truth. Someone close to them has been watching, has been listening, has been collecting receipts, and when the moment is right, when your ex makes their move against you, this person is going to expose everything. I am talking about messages being leaked. I am talking about recordings being shared. I am talking about witnesses coming forward. I am talking about proof that completely contradicts your ex's entire narrative. The tower is going to strike, and suddenly everyone who believed your ex, everyone who supported them, everyone who took their side, they are all going to see the truth about who this person really is and what they are really capable of. The mask is going to fall off Pisces, and it is going to fall in the most public, most humiliating, most devastating way possible for your ex. The tower does not just destroy structures, it destroys illusions, it destroys false beliefs, it destroys lies and deceptions. And your ex has built their entire post-relationship life on a foundation of lies. They have lied to themselves about their role in the relationship ending. They have lied to others about what really happened between you two. They have lied about their intentions and their character. And the tower is about to demolish all of those lies in one fell swoop. Everything they thought was solid, everything they thought was secure, everything they thought they had control over, gone, destroyed, reduced to rubble. And the timing of this tower moment, the way the cards are showing it to me, it is going to happen just as your ex is about to make their move against you. Like they are going to be on the verge of executing whatever revenge plan they have been cooking up. They are going to be feeling so confident, so sure that they are about to win, and then boom, the lightning strikes them instead. It is like the universe is redirecting all of that negative energy they were sending your way right back at them with 10 times the force. They wanted to destroy you, but they are going to destroy themselves instead. I am also seeing with this Tower card that your ex is going to lose people they never thought they would lose. Friendships are going to end. Family members are going to distance themselves. Romantic connections are going to fall apart. Their reputation in their community or workplace is going to take a massive hit. Everything they value, everything they have been holding on to, it is all going to slip through their fingers like sand, and there is going to be nothing they can do to stop it because this is divine intervention, Pisces. This is karma. This is the universe saying enough is enough. The tower can also represent sudden revelations and aha moments, and I am seeing that through this betrayal, through this demolition of their false reality, your ex is actually going to be forced to look at themselves honestly for maybe the first time in their entire life. They are going to have to confront their own toxicity, their own patterns, their own role in destroying the good things in their life. And that is going to be painful. That is going to be humbling. That is going to break them down completely. But here's the thing, Pisces. Sometimes people need to be broken down completely before they can rebuild themselves into better versions. Sometimes the tower is the only thing that can shatter someone's ego enough for actual growth to occur. Now, does this mean your ex is going to suddenly become a good person? No, probably not. At least not right away. The tower just destroys. What someone does in the aftermath is up to them. They could learn and grow from this, or they could become even more bitter and resentful. But either way, their ability to harm you is going to be completely neutralized because they are going to be too busy dealing with the rubble of their own life to focus on destroying yours. The threat they pose to you is going to disappear practically overnight once the tower strikes. And I want you to really sit with this for a moment, Pisces, because while part of you might feel satisfaction knowing that justice is coming for someone who wanted to hurt you, another part of you, the compassionate Pisces part of you, might feel sad about this. You might feel empathy for what your ex is about to go through, even though they do not deserve your empathy. And that is okay. That is who you are. That is the difference between you and them. You have a heart, you have compassion, you have the ability to feel for others even when they have wronged you, but do not let that compassion turn into enabling or protecting them from their own consequences, okay? They chose this path. They chose revenge over healing. They chose hatred over moving on, and now they are going to reap what they sowed. The cards are being so clear that you are not meant to interfere with this karmic process at all. You are not meant to warn your ex. You are not meant to try to save them from what is coming. You are meant to step back and let the universe handle this. Your job is to protect your own peace, to stay in your own lane, to keep moving forward with your life, and to trust that divine justice is unfolding exactly as it should. You do not need to lift a finger against this person, because Spirit has already handled it before you even knew there was a problem. Is that not powerful? Is that not amazing how the universe protects you even when you are unaware of the threats against you? Now let me pull the next card, because there is another layer to this story that we need to explore, and it involves you, Pisces. It involves your energy, and it involves someone new who is about to become very relevant to this entire situation. And what I am seeing is absolutely fascinating, because you have no idea the effect you are having on others right now. You have no idea the power you are stepping into, and you have no idea that your very existence is triggering people in ways you did not intend. Oh, wow. Okay. The next card is the Queen of Wands reversed, and this is so interesting because this is showing me that there is someone in your life right now, or someone who is going to come into your life very soon, who is feeling very threatened by you. This is someone who sees your light, your confidence, your growth, your transformation, and instead of being inspired by it, they are feeling jealous, they are feeling competitive, they are feeling like you are a threat to them somehow, and you are completely unaware of this, Pisces. You are just out here living your life, minding your own business, focusing on your own healing and growth, and this person is over there seething with resentment towards you. The Queen of Wands reversed is the energy of jealousy, of cattiness, of someone who wants to dim your light because they feel insecure about their own. This could be a friend who pretends to be happy for you, but secretly cannot stand your success. This could be a coworker who sees you getting recognition or opportunities and feels bitter about it. This could be someone in your social circle who feels threatened by your popularity or your relationships. This could even be someone new you are dating or interested in dating, and their ex or someone else who wants them is feeling very territorial and very aggressive towards you, even though you have done nothing wrong. The Queen of Wands reversed can also represent someone who is passive-aggressive, someone who smiles to your face but talks behind your back, someone who gives backhanded compliments, someone who tries to subtly sabotage you while maintaining plausible deniability. This is not someone who is going to confront you directly like your ex with the Five of Swords energy. No, the Queen of Wands reversed is sneakier, more manipulative, more covert in their hostility. They want to maintain their image of being a good person while still finding ways to undermine you. And that can actually be more dangerous than open conflict because it is harder to identify and defend against. What I am seeing specifically with this Queen of Wands reversed is that your glow up is awakening their insecurities. You have been doing the work, Pisces. You have been healing. You have been growing. You have been becoming more confident and more aligned with your authentic self. You have been setting boundaries. You have been choosing yourself. You have been prioritizing your own well-being. And all of that inner work is showing on the outside. People can see the change in you. They can feel the shift in your energy. You are more magnetic, more attractive, more powerful than you have ever been before. And for most people, this is beautiful to witness. Most people are genuinely happy to see you thriving. But this Queen of Wands reverse person, they are not happy about it. In fact, your transformation is making them acutely aware of their own lack of growth. Your confidence is highlighting their own insecurities. Your success is making them feel like a failure. Your happiness is reminding them of their own misery. And instead of using you as inspiration to do their own inner work, instead of being motivated by your example to level up their own life, they are choosing resentment. They are choosing jealousy. They are choosing to see you as an enemy rather than as proof that transformation is possible. The Queen of Wands reversed is also showing me that this person has a very fragile ego. They need to be the center of attention. They need to be seen as the most attractive, the most successful, the most desirable person in the room. And when you show up with your energy, with your glow, with your presence, suddenly they are not getting all of the attention anymore, and they cannot handle it. They are used to being the queen bee. They are used to everyone orbiting around them. And now here you come. Not even trying to compete, not even trying to steal their spotlight, but just naturally shining so bright that people are drawn to you instead. And this is awakening a rage in them, Pisces, a rage they probably did not even know they were capable of feeling. Because the thing about jealousy is that it is one of the most consuming emotions. It eats away at you. It poisons your thoughts. It makes you obsessed with the person you are jealous of. And this Queen of Wands reversed person is becoming obsessed with you. They are watching your every move. They are analyzing everything you do and say. They are looking for flaws, for weaknesses, for any opportunity to tear you down or make themselves feel superior. Now here's where this connects to the earlier cards about your ex and their revenge plot. I am seeing that this Queen of Wands reversed person might actually know your ex, or they are going to connect with your ex somehow. And these two toxic energies might try to team up against you. Like attracts like, right? Miserable people tend to find each other and bond over their shared hatred of someone who is doing better than them. So I am seeing the possibility that your ex and this jealous Queen of Wands reversed person could join forces, could share information, could collaborate on trying to bring you down. But, and this is important, remember that Tower card we pulled? Yeah, that is going to destroy any plans these people make against you. The universe is not going to allow you to be harmed by these toxic individuals. Every scheme they come up with is going to backfire. Every lie they try to spread is going to be exposed. Every attempt they make to sabotage you is going to end up sabotaging them instead. You are protected, Pisces. You are covered. You are shielded by divine energy, and nothing these people try is going to stick. The Queen of Wands reversed is also warning you to be careful about who you trust right now. Not everyone who seems friendly has good intentions. Not everyone who compliments you is genuine. Pay attention to people's actions, not just their words. Pay attention to how people make you feel, not just what they say. If someone feels off to you, if someone gives you weird vibes, if your intuition is telling you that something is not quite right about a person, trust that. Your psychic senses are heightened right now. Pisces and you are picking up on energies that your conscious mind might not fully understand yet, but your soul knows, your gut knows. Listen to it. I also want to mention that the Queen of Wands reversed can sometimes represent self-sabotage or misuse of your own personal power. So while this card is primarily showing up as another person's energy, it is also a gentle warning for you to make sure you are using your increasing confidence and influence wisely. Do not let your ego get inflated. Do not become the very thing you are healing from. Stay humble. Stay grounded. Stay true to your values, even as you step into more power and more success. The goal is not to become arrogant or to lord your growth over others. The goal is to inspire others through your example while maintaining your integrity and your kindness. Let me pull another card because I want to see how you should navigate all of these different energies coming at you, how you should protect yourself, and what your role is in all of this unfolding drama. Because right now you might be feeling a little overwhelmed, learning about your vengeful ex and this jealous person and all of these threats swirling around you. But I promise the cards are going to give us clear guidance on exactly what you need to do, and more importantly, what you do not need to do. The next card coming out is the High Priestess, and there it is. There is your confirmation that everything I just said about trusting your intuition is absolutely correct. The High Priestess is your card, Pisces. This is your energy. This is your superpower right now. The High Priestess represents intuition, psychic ability, inner knowing, hidden knowledge, and the power of silence. And what Spirit is telling you through this card is that your greatest protection right now is not going to come from defending yourself, not going to come from fighting back, not going to come from exposing these people who want to harm you, but from going within, from connecting to your own intuitive wisdom, from knowing what you know, and from operating from a place of spiritual awareness rather than ego reactivity. The High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. She knows everything, but she does not feel the need to prove what she knows to anyone. She sits in her power silently. She observes, she listens, she sees what others miss because she is not distracted by the noise and chaos of the external world. And this is your assignment right now, Pisces, to embody this High Priestess energy fully. To be the observer of all of this drama rather than a participant in it. To know what is happening on an energetic level without needing to engage with it on a physical level. The High Priestess is telling you that you already know who your ex really is. You already know what they are capable of. You already know who in your life is genuine and who is fake. You already know what energies to avoid and what situations to stay away from. You do not need anyone to tell you these things because your own intuition has been whispering the truth to you all along. The question is, have you been listening? Have you been trusting what your gut has been telling you? Or have you been dismissing your intuitive hits because your logical mind or your ego or your desire to see the best in people has been overriding your inner wisdom? The High Priestess is also associated with the moon, with cycles, with things that are hidden below the surface. And what I am seeing here is that everything I have been telling you about in this reading, all of these revenge plots and jealousies and schemes, they are all happening in the shadows right now. These are not overt attacks yet. These are plans being made in secret, energies building in the darkness, tensions simmering beneath the surface. And the High Priestess energy is allowing you to see into those shadows, to be aware of what is coming before it manifests in your physical reality, so that you can be prepared, so that you can be protected, so that you are not caught off guard. But the High Priestess is also telling you that you do not need to shine a flashlight into every dark corner. You do not need to investigate every person who might have ill intentions toward you. You do not need to become paranoid or hypervigilant. You just need to trust. Trust that you will know what you need to know when you need to know it. Trust that the right information will come to you at the right time. Trust that you are being guided and protected by forces beyond your conscious understanding. The High Priestess operates on faith, on trust in the unseen, on confidence in divine timing. I am also seeing with this High Priestess card that silence is your greatest weapon right now. And I know that might sound counterintuitive because when people are plotting against you or talking behind your back, the natural human response is to want to defend yourself, to want to set the record straight, to want to expose their lies and tell your side of the story. But the High Priestess is saying, no, do not give them that energy, do not give them that power, do not give them that attention. Let them wonder what you know. Let them wonder what you are thinking. Let them wonder why you are so calm and so unbothered by whatever they are trying to do. Your silence will unnerve them more than any words ever could. Your peace will irritate them more than any argument. Your lack of reaction will frustrate them more than any confrontation. Because people like your ex and that jealous Queen of Wands reversed person, they want you to engage. They want you to fight back. They want you to get down in the mud with them because that would validate their narrative that you are the problem, that you are reactive, that you are dramatic. But when you refuse to play their game, when you stay high while they go low, when you embody this High Priestess energy of calm knowing and spiritual awareness, you completely disarm them. You take away their power. You win without even fighting. The High Priestess is also connected to the divine feminine energy, to the power of receptivity rather than force, to the strength of being rather than doing. And this is important for you to understand right now, Pisces, because you are in a phase where you need to be in receiving mode, not in fighting mode. You need to be open to the blessings and opportunities that the universe is trying to send your way rather than being distracted by these people who want to bring you down. You need to focus on attracting what you want rather than on defending yourself against what you do not want. Every moment you spend thinking about your ex's revenge plot, every moment you spend worrying about that jealous person, every moment you spend in fear or anxiety about being attacked, that is energy you are not spending on building your dream life, on calling in your blessings, on manifesting your desires. And that is exactly what these toxic people want. They want to distract you, they want to drain you, they want to keep you stuck in lower vibrations so that you cannot rise to where you are meant to be. But the High Priestess is reminding you that you have a choice. You can choose where you put your attention. You can choose what you give your energy to. And the wisest choice is to give your energy to yourself, to your growth, to your dreams, to your elevation. The High Priestess is also showing me that you have some serious spiritual gifts that are activating right now, Pisces. Your psychic abilities are getting stronger. Your dreams are becoming more vivid and more prophetic. Your ability to read people and situations is sharpening. You are becoming more sensitive to energies and more aware of the unseen realms. And this is all part of your spiritual evolution. This is all part of you stepping into your true power as an intuitive being. But with these gifts comes responsibility. You must learn to discern between your ego and your intuition, between fear-based thoughts and genuine intuitive warnings, between paranoia and real spiritual insights. The High Priestess encourages you to develop a spiritual practice if you do not already have one. Meditation, journaling, tarot, prayer, energy work, whatever resonates with you, now is the time to go deeper with it. Because the stronger your spiritual foundation, the more protected you are from lower vibrational energies and people. The more connected you are to your higher self and to divine guidance, the less these earthly dramas and petty jealousies can affect you. You will literally be operating on a different frequency than these people who want to harm you, and that frequency difference will create a natural barrier that they cannot penetrate. I want to pull one more card to see the ultimate outcome of all of this, to see where you will be after the dust settles from your ex's failed revenge attempt and this jealous person's hostility, and to see what gifts and blessings are waiting for you on the other side of this challenging period. Because I promise you, Pisces, there is a reason you are going through this right now. There is a reason the universe is allowing these tests and challenges, and the payoff is going to be worth it. Oh, this is perfect. The final card is the Six of Cups, and I am getting emotional right now because this card is telling me that after all of this darkness, after all of these people trying to bring you down, after all of this negativity swirling around you, you are going to experience the most beautiful healing, the most profound peace, and a return to joy and innocence that you have not felt in so long. The Six of Cups is about healing your inner child, about reconnecting with pure happiness, about releasing the past, and about opening your heart to love again without all of the armor and walls you have been carrying. What the Six of Cups is showing me is that all of this stuff with your ex and the jealous person and the revenge and the drama, it is actually clearing old karmic patterns for you. It is bringing up every wound, every fear, every insecurity so that you can heal it once and for all. This is your final exam with these types of toxic dynamics, Pisces. This is the universe saying, okay, I am going to show you one last time what it looks like when people operate from ego and fear and hatred. I am going to show you one last time what it feels like to be targeted by darkness. And then I am going to show you how powerful you are, how protected you are, and how none of it can touch you when you are aligned with your highest self. And once you pass this test, once you navigate this situation with grace and wisdom and High Priestess energy, you are going to break free from these cycles completely. You are not going to attract this type of person anymore. You are not going to tolerate this type of treatment anymore. You are not going to resonate with this kind of energy anymore because you will have transcended it. You will have learned everything you needed to learn from it. You will have healed everything you needed to heal about why you allowed these dynamics in your life in the first place. The Six of Cups often represents reconciliation and reunion, but I am not seeing you reconciling with your toxic ex. Absolutely not. That bridge is burned and it needs to stay burned. What I am seeing instead is you reconciling with yourself, reuniting with parts of yourself that you lost in that relationship, reconnecting with your own innocence and playfulness and joy that got buried under all of the trauma and pain. The Six of Cups is saying you are going to remember who you were before the world hurt you, before relationships disappointed you, before people betrayed you, and you are going to reclaim that version of yourself, that pure, open-hearted, hopeful version of yourself, but with all of the wisdom and strength you have gained along the way. This card can also indicate healing from childhood wounds or family trauma, and I am sensing that the issues with your ex are somehow connected to deeper patterns that go back to your childhood. Maybe you were taught that love equals sacrifice or suffering. Maybe you learned to accept less than you deserve because that is what you saw modeled by your parents. Maybe you were conditioned to believe that you need to earn love, or that you are not worthy unless you are useful to others. Whatever those old wounds are, whatever those limiting beliefs are, the Six of Cups is saying they are coming up to be healed now. And once you heal them, you are going to attract completely different types of people and experiences into your life. The Six of Cups is also associated with nostalgia and the past, but in a positive way. I am seeing that you might reconnect with old friends who genuinely love you, people from your past who have no agenda, who just appreciate you for who you are. You might revisit hobbies or interests that brought you joy as a child. You might move back to a place that feels like home to your soul. You might even meet someone new who feels familiar in the best way possible, like you have known them forever, like being with them is as comfortable and natural as breathing. The Six of Cups tells me that you are entering a phase of ease, Pisces. After all of this heaviness, after all of this drama and conflict and toxicity, you are going to experience relationships and situations that feel light, that feel simple, that feel good. You are not going to have to work so hard anymore. You are not going to have to constantly analyze and question and doubt. You are not going to have to walk on eggshells or manage other people's emotions or sacrifice your own needs. You are going to find your people, your tribe, your soul family who just get you, who love you unconditionally, who celebrate your wins without jealousy, who support your dreams without competition. And in terms of love specifically, because I know that is a big part of this reading with the ex situation, the Six of Cups is promising you a love that feels like home. A love that is easy and pure and genuine. A love where you can be your authentic self without fear of judgment or rejection. A love that heals you rather than wounds you. A love that lifts you up rather than tears you down. This might be with someone new, someone you are going to meet after all of this chaos settles, or this might be with yourself first, learning to love yourself so completely that you no longer need external validation or approval. The Six of Cups often shows two children in a garden exchanging cups filled with flowers. And this imagery is so beautiful because it represents the innocence and purity of giving and receiving love without all of the complications that adults add to it. It is about trusting again. It is about opening your heart again. It is about believing in goodness again, even after you have experienced darkness. And that is your journey right now, Pisces. From the darkness of the Five of Swords and the destruction of the Tower and the jealousy of the Queen of Wands reversed, through the wisdom and intuition of the High Priestess, and finally arriving at the healing and joy and innocence of the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is also telling me that forgiveness is going to be a big theme for you moving forward. But I want to be really clear about what kind of forgiveness we are talking about here. This is not about forgiving your ex for their toxic behavior or their revenge plots. This is not about letting people back into your life who have proven they do not deserve to be there. This is not about excusing bad behavior or pretending that harm did not happen. No, the forgiveness the Six of Cups is talking about is about releasing the anger, releasing the resentment, releasing the bitterness so that you can be free. Forgiveness is not for them, Pisces. Forgiveness is for you. When you hold on to anger towards someone who hurt you, you are essentially giving them free rent in your head and in your heart. You are allowing them to continue hurting you long after they are gone from your life. You are poisoning your own well-being with the venom of resentment. And the Six of Cups is saying it is time to let that go. Not because they deserve your forgiveness, but because you deserve your peace. You deserve to move through life without carrying the weight of old wounds. You deserve to be free from the chains of past pain. And forgiveness is the key that unlocks those chains. This does not mean you forget what happened. This does not mean you trust these people again. This does not mean you give them another chance to hurt you. It means you acknowledge what happened. You feel your feelings about it, you learn your lessons from it, and then you release it. You bless it and you let it go. You thank it for the wisdom it brought you and you move on. You refuse to let your past define your future. You refuse to let toxic people continue to have power over your emotional state, even from a distance. The Six of Cups is showing me that as you do this forgiveness work, as you release these old resentments and hurts, You are going to feel lighter. You are going to feel more joyful. You are going to feel more open to life and to love and to all of the beautiful experiences that are waiting for you. It is like you have been carrying around this heavy backpack full of rocks, labeled with all of the ways you have been wronged, all of the people who hurt you, all of the disappointments and betrayals, and the Six of Cups is giving you permission to put that backpack down, to empty it out, to walk away from it and move forward with your hands free and your heart open. Now, I want to talk about the timeline of all of this because I know you are probably wondering, when is your ex going to make their move? When is the tower going to strike them? When are you going to experience the Six of Cups healing and joy that I am talking about? And what I am sensing from the energy of these cards is that things are going to move quickly. The tower never gives much warning, it just strikes. So I would say within the next few weeks to few months, you are going to see some of what I have described start to unfold in your physical reality. Your ex might make an attempt at their revenge plan, but it is going to fail spectacularly, and it is going to fail fast. Like they might try something, and within days or even hours, the whole thing is going to blow up in their face. The betrayal they experience, the tower moment where someone close to them exposes their lies or turns on them, that could happen very suddenly and very publicly. You might hear about it through mutual friends, or you might see the fallout on social media, or it might just be an energy shift that you can feel even if you do not know the specific details. The jealous Queen of Wands reversed person, their hostility towards you is ongoing. It is already happening. You might just not be fully aware of it yet. But as you step more into your High Priestess energy, as you become more intuitive and more aware, you are going to start seeing the signs. You are going to notice the fake smiles, the backhanded comments, the subtle undermining. And once you see it clearly, you will know exactly how to handle it, which is mostly by not engaging with it at all and by creating energetic and physical distance from that person. The Six of Cups healing and joy, that is going to be more of a gradual process that unfolds over the next several months. As the drama with your ex settles down, as you release these toxic dynamics, as you do your inner work and your forgiveness work, you are going to notice yourself feeling progressively better, more at peace, more joyful, more hopeful about the future. And then one day, you are going to wake up and realize that you have not thought about your ex in weeks, that you have not worried about that jealous person in forever, that you have moved so far beyond all of that old energy that it seems like it happened in another lifetime. And that is when you will know you have fully stepped into the Six of Cups energy. When the past no longer has any emotional charge for you, when you can think about what happened and just feel neutral, maybe even grateful for the lessons it taught you. When you are so focused on the present moment and the beautiful things unfolding in your now that you barely remember what it felt like to be stuck in all of that pain and drama. Let me pull one more card actually, because I am feeling called to look at what specific action you should take, if any, regarding these situations. Because the High Priestess is very much about being and knowing rather than doing, but I want to see if there is something concrete you should be doing to protect yourself or to move this energy along. The card that just came out is the Four of Swords, and oh, this is so perfect because it is confirming everything the High Priestess already told you. The Four of Swords is the card of rest, of retreat, of taking yourself out of the battle completely. This card literally shows a figure lying down in a church in a state of meditation or recovery, completely removed from the chaos of the world, and that is exactly what you need to do right now, Pisces. You need to rest. You need to withdraw. You need to take yourself out of the drama entirely. The Four of Swords is saying that your best strategy right now is no strategy. Your best defense is no defense. Your best action is no action, at least not in terms of engaging with these people or these situations. What you should be doing is focusing on your own self-care, on your own healing, on your own rest and recovery from everything you have been through. You have been through a lot, Pisces. Even before this current situation with your ex plotting revenge, you have been through relationship trauma, you have been through heartbreak, you have been through betrayal, and you have been fighting and surviving and pushing through for so long. And the Four of Swords is saying, enough. It is time to put down your sword. It is time to step off the battlefield. It is time to give yourself permission to rest without guilt, without feeling like you always have to be doing something, or fixing something, or defending yourself against something. The Four of Swords is about creating sacred space for yourself, where you can just be, where you can just breathe, where you can just exist without any demands or expectations or threats. This is not about hiding or running away or being weak. This is about strategic retreat. This is about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Sometimes the best way to win is to refuse to play. And that is what the Four of Swords is advising you to do with all of this ex-drama and jealous person energy. Do not engage. Do not respond. Do not give them any indication that you are even aware of their nonsense. Just withdraw into your own peace, into your own sanctuary, and let the universe handle them while you focus on yourself. The Four of Swords is also about meditation and contemplation, about going inward to find answers rather than seeking them externally. So this ties back beautifully to the High Priestess energy of trusting your intuition and your inner knowing. The Four of Swords is saying, spend time in silence, spend time in stillness, spend time just listening to your own thoughts and feelings without distraction. This is how you are going to get the clarity you need. This is how you are going to hear your intuitive guidance. This is how you are going to know what your next steps should be in terms of your own life and your own path forward. Completely separate from all of these other people and their toxic energy. I am also seeing with the Four of Swords that you might need to take an actual break from certain things. Maybe take a break from social media for a while so you are not seeing your ex's posts or giving that jealous person any windows into your life. Maybe take a break from certain social situations where you might run into these people or where you feel like you have to perform or put on a brave face. Maybe take a break from dating or from putting yourself out there romantically until you have fully healed from the relationship with your ex and you are ready to attract something healthy. The Four of Swords is giving you permission to prioritize yourself, to say no to things that drain you, to create boundaries around your time and energy, and to recognize that rest is not lazy. Rest is necessary. Rest is how you recharge. Rest is how you heal. Rest is how you integrate all of the lessons and all of the growth you have been experiencing. And you cannot rest properly if you are constantly on high alert, worrying about what your ex is planning, or what that jealous person is saying about you, or what drama is going to unfold next. So the Four of Swords is saying, trust that you are protected. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that karma is handling the people who wish you harm, and use that trust to give yourself permission to relax, to breathe deeply, to sleep peacefully, to move through your days without that constant underlying anxiety or hypervigilance. You are safe, Pisces. You are protected. You are guided, and you can relax into that knowing. This card is also telling me that this period of rest and retreat is temporary. You are not going to be withdrawn forever. You are not giving up on life or on your dreams or on connection with others. You are just taking a pause to gather your strength, to heal your wounds, to reconnect with yourself, and to prepare for the next chapter of your life, which is going to be so much better than what you have been experiencing. The Four of Swords is like the calm before the breakthrough, the quiet before the victory, the stillness before the celebration. And speaking of celebration, I am feeling really strongly that after this period of rest and healing that the Four of Swords is talking about, after the dust settles from your ex's failed revenge and that jealous person's hostility fades into irrelevance, you are going to have so much to celebrate. You are going to have new opportunities showing up. You are going to have amazing people entering your life. You are going to have success in areas you have been working towards. You are going to have love that feels totally different from anything you have experienced before. All of this darkness that you are currently navigating or that is currently swirling around you, even if you are not fully aware of it yet, all of this is actually clearing the way for your blessings. It is like the universe is taking out the trash from your life, removing the people and situations that are not aligned with your highest good, so that there is space for the miracles and the magic and the manifestations to come in. You cannot receive new blessings if your hands are full, holding on to OLD pain. You cannot welcome healthy people into your life if you are still entertaining toxic ones. You cannot step into your next level if you are still stuck on the same level with the same problems and the same patterns. So everything I have described in this reading, as challenging as some of it might sound, is actually all working in your favor. Your ex exposing themselves as toxic and vindictive and getting their karmic comeuppance, that is working in your favor because it is confirming that leaving that relationship was the right decision, and it is ensuring they cannot worm their way back into your life ever again. That jealous Queen of Wands reversed person revealing their true colors, that is working in your favor because now you know who they really are and you can protect yourself from their fake friendship or their covert hostility. The Tower moment destroying illusions and false foundations, that is working in your favor because you do not want anything in your life that is built on lies or that is not authentically aligned with your truth. Everything is working out for you, even when it looks like everything is falling apart. And that is something I really want you to hold on to, Pisces, because there might be moments in the coming weeks or months where things feel chaotic or confusing or scary. There might be moments where you question if you are on the right path or if you made the right choices or if you are going to be okay. And in those moments, I want you to come back to this reading. I want you to remember what the cards showed. I want you to remember that you are protected, that karma is real, that your intuition is your superpower, that rest is your strategy, and that joy and healing are your destiny. You are not a victim in any of this, Pisces. You are not helpless. You are not at the mercy of these people who want to harm you. You are a powerful spiritual being having a human experience, and you are learning, you are growing, you are evolving through all of this. Every challenge is making you stronger. Every betrayal is making you wiser. Every disappointment is making you more discerning. And all of that strength and wisdom and discernment is going to serve you so well as you move forward into this next beautiful chapter of your life. I also want to say that if you are watching this reading and you are feeling scared or anxious about what I have shared, please do not be. Fear is what these toxic people want you to feel, because fear keeps you small, fear keeps you stuck, fear keeps you in victim consciousness. But you are not a victim. You are a warrior. You are a survivor. You are a thriver. And the energy of fear cannot exist in the same space as the energy of faith. So choose faith. Choose to believe that you are protected. Choose to believe that everything is working out for your highest good. Choose to believe that the universe loves you and supports you and is conspiring in your favor always. And if you are watching this and you are feeling angry about your ex or about that jealous person, that is okay too. Anger is a valid emotion and you are allowed to feel it, but do not get stuck in it. Feel it, express it in healthy ways, and then release it. Because holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It only hurts you. So feel your feelings fully, honor them, validate them, and then let them go. Make space for better emotions like joy and peace and excitement and love. The cards are showing me that you have an incredible support system available to you right now, whether that is friends, family members, a therapist, a spiritual community, or even just divine support from your angels and guides and ancestors. You are not alone in this, Pisces. You have so many beings, both physical and spiritual, who are rooting for you, who are protecting you, who are guiding you, who are loving you, and all you have to do is ask for help when you need it. Ask for guidance when you are confused. Ask for protection when you feel vulnerable. And trust that your prayers are being heard and answered in ways that are for your highest good, even if you cannot see the evidence of that yet. I am also getting a really strong message that your creativity is going to be a huge source of healing and empowerment for you during this time. Whether that is writing, painting, music, dance, cooking, gardening, whatever form of creative expression calls to you, the cards are saying lean into that. Use your creativity as a way to process your emotions, as a way to transmute pain into beauty, as a way to reconnect with yourself and with source energy. There is something magical that happens when Pisces creates. It is like you open a portal to other dimensions, like you channel divine energy through your human form. And that creative process is incredibly healing, not just for you, but for everyone who experiences what you create. So do not abandon your creativity during this challenging time. Do not tell yourself you do not have time or energy for it. Make time for it. Make it a priority. Because your creativity is not just a hobby, it is a spiritual practice, it is medicine, it is power. And the more you create, the more you express yourself authentically, the more you channel source energy through your art, the higher your vibration becomes, and the more protected you are from lower vibrational people and situations. The cards are also showing me that nature is going to be really healing for you right now. Spend time near water, especially since you are Pisces and water is your element. Go to the ocean or a lake or a river and just sit there. Let the water cleanse your energy. Let it wash away any negativity or heaviness you are carrying. Let it remind you of the power of flow, of how water always finds a way, of how water is simultaneously the softest and the strongest element, of how water adapts to whatever container it is in, but never loses its essential nature. You could also try bathing rituals at home. Take salt baths with essential oils and candles and crystals and intention. As you soak in the water, visualize all of the toxic energy from your ex and from that jealous person and from anyone else who wishes you harm being drawn out of your body and your aura and dissolved in the water. Visualize yourself being cleansed, being protected, being renewed. Visualize a shield of white or golden light surrounding you that only allows positive energy to reach you. These kinds of rituals might seem simple, but they are incredibly powerful, especially for someone as energetically sensitive as you are, Pisces. Let me also talk about boundaries for a moment because I feel like this is going to be really important for you moving forward. The reason toxic people are able to harm us is usually because our boundaries are not strong enough. Maybe we say yes when we should say no. Maybe we give people second and third and fourth chances when they already showed us who they are the first time. Maybe we allow disrespect or mistreatment because we do not want to seem mean, or we do not want to lose people, or we are afraid of being alone. But the cards are calling you to really strengthen your boundaries, Pisces, to get clear on what you will and will not tolerate in your relationships, to understand that saying no to what does not serve you is saying yes to what does, to recognize that protecting your peace is not selfish, it is necessary. To accept that some people are not meant to be in your life, and that is okay. You can love them from a distance, you can wish them well, but you do not have to give them access to you. Strong boundaries are what are going to prevent future situations like this from happening. Strong boundaries are what are going to filter out the toxic people before they can get close enough to hurt you. Strong boundaries are what are going to ensure that you are only surrounding yourself with people who genuinely love and respect and appreciate you. And yes, some people are not going to like your boundaries. Some people are going to call you selfish or cold or mean when you start saying no and protecting yourself. But those people are usually the very people who were benefiting from you not having boundaries, who were taking advantage of your kindness and your compassion and your willingness to sacrifice yourself for others. So let them be uncomfortable with your boundaries. Let them be upset. Let them call you whatever they want to call you. Your peace, your well-being, your mental and emotional health are more important than anyone else's opinion of you. And the people who truly love you, who truly want what is best for you, they will respect your boundaries. They will celebrate you finally standing up for yourself. They will support you in protecting your energy. And those are the only people whose opinions should matter to you anyway. Now, I want to address something that might be coming up for you as you listen to this reading. And that is a sense of guilt or sadness about your ex experiencing this tower moment and this karmic backlash. Because you are Pisces, you are compassionate, you are empathetic, and even when someone has hurt you deeply, you still have the capacity to feel bad about their suffering. And that is beautiful in many ways. It shows the purity of your heart, but it can also keep you stuck in toxic dynamics if you are not careful. So I want to be really clear with you about something. You are not responsible for your ex's karma. You did not create their tower moment. You did not cause their downfall. They did that through their own choices, through their own actions, through their own decision to operate from a place of revenge and hatred instead of healing and growth. The universe is simply responding to the energy they are putting out. The universe is simply maintaining balance. The universe is simply ensuring that people who try to harm others face consequences for those actions. And you feeling guilty about their consequences is actually a form of codependency. It is you taking responsibility for things that are not yours to carry. It is you making yourself responsible for someone else's growth journey or lack thereof. It is you putting their feelings and their well-being above your own, which is exactly the pattern that probably contributed to the toxicity of your relationship with them in the first place. So release that guilt, Pisces. You are allowed to want justice. You are allowed to feel relief when someone who hurt you faces consequences. You are allowed to protect yourself without feeling bad about it. Compassion does not mean allowing yourself to be harmed. Forgiveness does not mean tolerating abuse. Love does not mean sacrificing yourself on the altar of someone else's dysfunction. Real love, real compassion, real forgiveness includes loving and having compassion for and forgiving yourself. It includes recognizing your own worth. It includes valuing your own peace. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for the other person is to walk away and let them face the natural consequences of their behavior without trying to save them or protect them from those consequences. Your ex needs to experience this tower moment. They need to face the reality of what they have become. They need to hit rock bottom so that they can hopefully rebuild themselves into a better person. And if you interfere with that process, if you try to cushion their fall, if you let guilt pull you back into their orbit, you are actually preventing their growth. You are enabling their toxicity. You are delaying their karmic lessons. So the most compassionate thing you can do for both of you is to stay away and let the universe do its work. The same thing applies to that jealous Queen of Wands reversed person. When their hostility becomes more obvious, when you see clearly how they have been undermining you or talking behind your back or trying to dim your light, you might feel tempted to confront them or to try to fix the situation or to win them over somehow. But the cards are saying, do not waste your energy on that. People who are operating from jealousy are not capable of rational conversation or genuine connection. Their issues are internal. They have nothing to do with you, and nothing you say or do is going to change how they feel because their feelings are based on their own insecurities, not on anything you have actually done. So again, the best strategy is distance. Remove yourself from situations where you have to interact with them. Limit your exposure to their energy. Do not give them any information about your life that they could use against you or twist into something negative. Be polite if you have to interact, but keep it surface level. Do not engage in any real vulnerability or authenticity with them because they have proven they do not deserve that level of access to you. And most importantly, do not let their jealousy dim your light. Do not shrink yourself to make them feel more comfortable. Do not hide your success or your happiness or your growth to avoid triggering their insecurities. Shine anyway. Because here is the truth, Pisces. People who are truly confident and secure in themselves are not threatened by other people's success. They are inspired by it. They are happy for others when good things happen to them. They see someone else winning and they think that is amazing. If they can do it, then so can I. Their success proves that success is possible. But people who are insecure, people who have low self-worth, people who are not doing their own inner work, they see someone else's success as evidence of their own failure. They see someone else shining, and instead of being motivated to work on themselves, they want to destroy that person so they do not have to face their own inadequacy. And that is sad. It is sad that some people are so disconnected from their own power and their own potential that they waste their energy trying to tear others down instead of building themselves up. But their sadness, their brokenness, their dysfunction is not your responsibility to fix. Your responsibility is to you. Your responsibility is to keep growing, keep shining, keep rising, regardless of who that makes uncomfortable, because your light is not for them anyway. Your light is for you. Your light is for the people who appreciate it and celebrate it and reciprocate it. Your light is for the world that needs more people operating from high vibration and authentic power. All right, Pisces, I am going to start wrapping this reading up because we have covered so much ground, and I want to make sure you have really clear takeaways about what to do with all of this information. So let me summarize the key points for you. Number one, you have an ex-partner who has you in their sights and is plotting some kind of revenge against you. Their energy is Five of Swords. They are bitter and resentful and focused on winning at all costs. But you do not need to worry about this because the universe is handling it. Number two, your ex is about to experience a major tower moment where they are betrayed by someone they trust, and all of their lies and manipulations are exposed. Their revenge plot is going to backfire, and they are going to face serious consequences and karmic backlash. This is going to happen suddenly, and you do not need to do anything to make it happen. Karma is automatic. Number three, there is someone in your life or coming into your life who is feeling very jealous of you and threatened by your growth and transformation. This is the Queen of Wands reversed energy, someone who is passive-aggressive and covertly hostile towards you because your light triggers their insecurities. You need to be aware of this person, but you do not need to engage with them. Just create distance and protect your energy. Number four, your greatest protection and power right now is your intuition. The High Priestess is your energy. You are being called to trust your gut, to listen to your inner wisdom, to operate from a place of spiritual awareness rather than ego reactivity. Silence and observation are your weapons, not confrontation or defense. Number five, you need to rest. The Four of Swords is telling you to take yourself out of the battle entirely, to focus on self-care and healing, to give yourself permission to withdraw from drama and chaos, and to create sacred space for yourself where you can just be and breathe and recover from everything you have been through. Number six, after all of this darkness and challenge, you are moving into a beautiful period of healing and joy represented by the Six of Cups. You are going to reconnect with your innocence and your playfulness. You are going to heal your inner child wounds. You are going to attract healthy people and situations into your life. You are going to experience love and connection that feels easy and pure and good. And number seven, throughout all of this, your job is to stay in high vibration, to keep focusing on your path and your growth and your blessings, to not get distracted by the toxic people and their nonsense, to trust that you are protected and guided and loved by the universe, and to know with absolute certainty that everything is working out for your highest good, even when it does not look like it. Those are your 7 key takeaways, Pisces. And if you remember nothing else from this reading, remember those points. You are safe. You are protected. Karma is real. Your intuition is powerful. Rest is your strategy. Healing and joy are your destiny. And you are moving into a completely new chapter of your life that is going to be so much better than anything you have experienced before. I want to thank you so much for being here with me for this reading. I know it was intense, and I know some of the information might have been difficult to hear, but I hope you also feel empowered by it. I hope you feel relieved knowing that the universe has your back. I hope you feel excited about the beautiful future that is unfolding for you. And I hope you feel confident in your ability to navigate whatever challenges come your way, because you are so much stronger and so much more powerful than you even realize. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Tell me what came up for you. Tell me if you have been feeling these energies around your ex or around jealous people in your life. Tell me if the guidance from the cards landed for you. I love hearing from you and connecting with you and knowing that these readings are actually helping you in real, tangible ways. And listen, if you want more guidance, if you want to go even deeper into your personal situation, I do offer private readings where we can look specifically at your energy and your questions and your path forward. You can find information about that in the description below. But even if you never book a private reading with me, that is totally fine. I am just grateful you are here. I am grateful we get to connect through these videos, and I am grateful that I get to be a small part of your spiritual journey. All right, beautiful Pisces, I am sending you so much love, so much protection, so much light as you navigate the situation with your ex and with that jealous person and with everything else that is happening in your life right now. Remember who you are. Remember your power. Remember that you are a divine being having a human experience, and nothing and nobody can diminish your light unless you let them. Stay strong. Stay centered. Stay connected to your highest self. And trust that the best is yet to come, because it absolutely is. Okay, I am going to go now, but I will see you in the next reading. Until then, take care of yourself, protect your energy, and keep shining. Bye for now, Pisces. Sending you all the good vibes.